Good morning, everybody. It's good to see you. Just talking quickly this morning about the 8th grade class trip to New York City, a couple things. I'm looking at my computer above me and I see 51 students have filled out the interest form, so that's great. That means you have talked with your family at home and you're interested in attending. However, I only received deposits for 18 of those 51 students. So if you know you filled out that form with your family, please make sure that they're aware that they should be sending in the deposit like this week if they can. I'm going to send a parent square out to families later today with some guidelines and some information. I'm also putting this video out to families. So if you're watching this later on and you have questions, you can watch it with a parent, or you guys can email me your specific questions as it applies to individuals. I do want to make you aware that after January 1st, if you pay a $100 deposit to come on the trip, it is non-refundable, because by the time I leave for break, which is like December 20th, I have to let the company know how many spots we're paying for, how many people are going. So you have really until December 20th to decide if you want to go or not. That does not mean that you have to pay for the whole thing. It just means that you have to let us know, and you can take the between now and the time we go on the trip to pay for it. Today, you're going to receive a green sign-up sheet. It says, "Let's raise some dough." We're selling Krispy Kreme donuts, and as you can see right there, 50% profit. So what happens is, on the top of this form, you let people know that you're selling. It's $20 for a dozen a box, and that seems high, but this is the logic and the reasoning behind it. $10 pays for the donuts. You go to Dunkin' Donuts, it's more than $10 for a dozen donuts now. $10, the other $10 of the 20 is a donation towards your trip. So if I sell 5 boxes of donuts at $20 a piece, I'm collecting $100, and $50 of that will go towards the balance of my field trip. I have had students in the past few years sell enough boxes of donuts to pay for the entire trip. Please, if your family member works in an office, tell them to bring this into the office. Sometimes a little handwritten note attached with a paper clip saying, "Hi, my name is so-and-so, and I am selling this to raise money to go to New York City with my 8th grade class. We're going to visit all these places. I'm really excited. I appreciate your donations." During this time of year, this is one of the reasons I do it now, people feel kind of like in a giving spirit, so they're willing to help out. Sometimes you'll even get people who donate the $20 but say, "You know what? I can't have the sugar. I don't want the donuts. Here's $20 donation." And they give you that, and you get to keep put that money towards your trip. And I calculate that for you. So they might be making a donation. Maybe they're going to tell you, "Here's an extra $10. Whatever you collect, you can say donations a note, people that will go off the cost of your trip." If your family is applying for financial aid, which hasn't happened yet, they must participate in this. You must make an attempt to try to sell something if you want to qualify for financial aid. In years past, some people have done a lot of fundraising, and I have said, "I can give you a scholarship for the rest." I can't make those decisions until I see who's trying, who needs help, and all of that stuff. We want as many of you to go on the trip. And remember, I always say that money shouldn't stop you, but you have to work together and work to support one another and, really try to sell. Teachers in the building like to buy, neighbors like to buy, people at your church, wherever your family works. If you live in an apartment building and it's safe for you to go to door to some of your neighbors that don't knock on a stranger's door. People want to help and want to be giving this time of year. You just need to be appreciative of it and actually put some effort in. You guys are old enough to not have to rely on your family to do this for you. You can do some of it, and you can earn a lot of money towards your trip. Again, it is a $100 deposit by the time we leave for December break. And your family can turn that into me. You can turn it into the main office. If you bring cash in, please go to the main office so they could write you a receipt. And you could get all of that information too on our 8th grade Google Classroom. So a lot of things happening. We're having an 8th grade movie night when we get back from Thanksgiving break, a holiday movie night that 8th grade is sponsoring. So we'll use those funds. We're also going to have another fundraiser in December that I'm going to talk about. And then we have a night at Qdoba down the road, like we did our Chipotle night. And I do want to give a shout out to people who went to that Chipotle night. We were able to raise $250. And maybe that doesn't seem like a lot to you, but when you do a lot of those fundraisers and they add up, they really help us pay for all of our fun stuff at the end of the year. So a lot going on. I wish you and your family a great break. If you're celebrating Thanksgiving, we have a lot to be grateful for here at West Rocks. I'm grateful for all of you. And I'm grateful for having these opportunities where we can get out of the school and do some fun stuff and get you guys to some cool places. So work hard, sell those donuts. Order forms are going out today. Thanksgiving, the dinner table is a great time to pop that out and ask people to give you donations. They are due back to me by December 9th, which is a Monday. And the donuts arrive here delivered from New York City on December 13th. You can either pick them up or you could have a family member come pick them up, and you're responsible for delivering them. So you're going to turn money into me no later than December 9th. I let the factory know how many boxes we need. They come in on the 13th and you get to distribute them to your customers. Okay. Have a great day, everybody. Questions can be directed to me via email or when you see me in the hallway. Have a good one.